RPG Limit Break fans. Tonight we have another exciting race. Fall League Week 2. Alt Fiends for Fun and Profit. My co-comps tonight, Sorbius. How we doing tonight, Sorbius?
I'm doing all right. I'm happy to be done playing this flag set myself. Interested to see it played by some other people, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm also happy to be done with this flag set. It was fun while it lasted, but I think I bashed my head against Chaos one too many times.
Woof. Yeah. What was your record on practice seeds of actually completing them?
I want to say it was somewhere around 110. I don't remember exactly.
You completed some, all right. You did
Oh
better than
yeah,
me.
I completed I think 13 total, and that was probably out of about 30 tried. So, but yeah. Anyway, tonight, so our blur things we got. We can see we got some fighters, some red mages, and some white mages on the screen. I think yeah, it looks like the fighter starting with the rod and 20 of vitality, which is great.
It's gonna be buff.
I mean, that's gonna be huge helpful.
Thick fighter.
Yeah, but ribbon curse poison. So we're gonna be hearing a lot of that sound probably at some point. I imagine we throw that ribbon on at any point. But the red mages, we've seen a couple of red mages all over the place here. Red mages are coming with nuke magic tonight. That's fantastic to start with. It helps with the sweeping of large packs early on, helping to get us some experience to get some early levels. I found early levels in this is really difficult to come by, with the experience boost being on the orbs and being so low. That makes the early levels a lot more better, so nuke magic is good. And then the white mage coming with the Cure 3, the Chime, and some agility. Don't see too many white mages on the screen though.
Yeah, the chime is possibly required. You only have to do 3 orbs. We're not sure which ones yet. But starting with both Rod and Chime kind of hedges our bets because that gives us access to most of the fiends right off the bat. Well, minus the cube, I suppose. It'll be interesting to see who keeps their white mages and who swaps them out for another red or black mage, maybe.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see for sure. We are going to be looking for that Oxyale, the loot. We do see with these blur things that the key landed on the black belt, but black belt being tri-state, we don't even know if we're going to see a black belt in the seed.
I believe in the existence of black belt.
I like the existence of the black belt. I do think it helped save me the other night. I don't think I would have made it through Topher without the black belt, but that's me personally.
There with you. I also took a black belt and was happy to do so.
Yeah, no, for sure. Also note Black Mage and Thief not on screen. Thief coming with the tail and dual wield daggers, and the Black Mage coming with a crystal and plus 20 MDef to start, but no bracelets. The no bracelets is what kind of rough.
Think about a dragon sword on your black mage.
Yeah, I mean,
looks like we're going. People remember hints.
Yeah, it looks like Kumo's heading straight for Garland.
You got the nukes, might as well. Don't need the shop. Level 1 warp and fast. Love that.
Yeah, fast and warp are great early on.
Waterfall had something, I missed what it was. Maybe Soften will also talk to the hint guy.
Yeah, I also missed that. Sony is flying up, or I'm sorry, Windfox is flying up to see Garland instead of taking the walk up.
I think it ends up being a wash in the end if you were going to fly back up to check the orb afterwards anyway. You're just doing the walk later instead of first.
Well, the one thing I did like about this was you could use warp and exit out of the castle to get back to your airship a lot quicker.
Oh, that's true. They did just pick up warp. That definitely makes that a little more...
But that's, I mean, the likelihood of that happening is far and few between.
There's the cube from Sarda.
Yeah, and the canoe and the bottle from the King and Sarah. And it looks like a black mage. And I believe that was Kuma replacing that white mage already.
Yeah, what did the black mage have? Oh, the crystal. Yeah, it's a quick turn in. You might as well grab that. I mean, the more key items you can get off your characters, and the less hunting around for them you have to do, I think the better.
Oh yeah,
There's a
absolutely.
redundant rod from the sages.
I do appreciate seeing everyone's routing choices in this. Having the airship from the get-go, it kind of makes it, where do you go first?
Yeah, did Sonny talk to the orbs chat or trackers? Did anybody see? Do we know what orbs we have to light?
You know, I don't know if I saw anybody talk to the orbs.
I'm not sure I saw either.
That's a very important piece of information for this flag set.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to spend time doing bosses you do not need to do.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Which boss did you do that you didn't need to do?
I did Kraken.
Oh,
I did the entirety of C and then went and checked the black orb. I was like, wait, I have 3 orbs. I can go. Oh no. Yeah. Oh.
well, you have the
Anyway.
extra XP for your black belt grind, I guess.
Yeah, it made the grind go, I guess, slightly quicker, but, you know, it's alright. Oh, that was a Roostic from Matoya.
Yeah, love
Yeah,
that.
that is a nice find.
Not having to hunt around for that later is good.
We are getting an orb check from Windfox. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Okay, so once again, Kraken not required. Is that all 3 seats this week?
I think so.
Alright, Sonic picking up their spells. Oh, they're a bat. I was trying to figure out what their dead sprite was.
Oh, that was the crystal off of Vicky on Kumo's side.
Oh, well, guess you didn't have to grab that black range.
Yeah.
That's definitely not what you want to see. You do not want to start getting free key items that are your freebies from your characters, because that means you're going to have to actually do some checks that require some work in order to get items.
Right, you're hoping most of your starting items end up being loose in Volcano, and you just never have to go and check.
Yeah. Or you just start with all the key items you need.
Right? Like last night's seed?
Yeah. Yeah, I played that after the race, and I found myself in go mode at like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing about these, is you can be in go mode so quick, but then what do I do for a grind?
Yep. So as we've seen with the extra skills and stuff from the alt fiends, Topher can be inexperienced.
Yeah, that's a wild ride. I know a few of them. If you can get the X-Cal and end up making your way through Bahamut and the whole dragons to promote, it makes the first 2 fiends go down quick. But then, yeah, chaos fight. That's something to be desired for sure.
You do also have to find that X-Cal, which is not incentivized in any way, and it's just sort of out there in the world.
Right. Although with all the checks that you're going to be checking, having loose items and dungeons and that aren't incentivized, and possible tri-state dungeons.
Well, potentially loose items and potentially
Yeah,
or potentially zonks. I mean, you could end up
I think it's
with
what
Flame Sword +5 and an herb and Cardia for Kumo. That's pretty huge. That's a real weapon you can use right now.
yeah.
Come on, get the saber to the black range. Oh, he doesn't have that.
So I don't think we've seen the bottle check yet, which Soft Gnome is about ready to go do, and Windfox is right behind.
Yeah, I suspect after they finish with Cardia, Kubo will probably head that way. They're sort of in that part of the world.
And I completely missed what it was. But the hint there is saying that the TNT is on Northwest Castle.
Hey, we have that crown.
Oh, it's the tail. The tail from the bottle.
Oh, okay. We're gonna need the thief after all.
Yeah, so now we get to go make the attempt to get our way through the Hall of Dragons and see if Bahamut's buffed or not. Because that battle is also a thing in itself.
I would not even consider that at the moment. I would take my rod and go to Earth and blow up whoever's there with all those nukes. Got some experience bonusing going.
life and life 2 and wall all at level 6 magic.
Oof.
And Brack.
Maybe we
Brack
are
is also
keeping
at
a
level.
white mage.
Yeah, that white mage is definitely going to be needed.
That means no possible life for the fighter, and no life for the red mage. So yeah, if we want life, then we're gonna need that white mage.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to stumble across it at some point again for anybody that's ditched their red mage. And that's a Womp Rod from the Crescent Sages. Oh, I think we did see that already.
Yeah, that was someone's first check. Sunny Wrath, maybe? Softnum? Someone did it early. That can't be Softnum, he's doing it right.
Yeah, it must have been Sonny then. But the hint there, like it said that the crown was down in Volcano.
I'm kind of surprised, having started with the crown and all those nuke charges, that no one went to Northwest Castle for the XP immediately.
Yeah, that's a quick XP fight.
And ask those tents to not be particularly troubling, and they're down in the nuke or two, depending on how you roll.
And it looks like Sonny's gonna take us
Right.
on down and show us what we got.
First nukey item in a minute. What do we got?
It's an Opal
Ooh.
-1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice find. I mean, it's not the greatest Opal ring, but it's an Opal ring, so
I mean, for how much work that didn't take, I'll take it.
I think
I'd
that
be a little bummed out if I hunted all over Sky and found an Opal -1, but just walking into Dwarf and turning into TNT, I'll take it.
oh yeah, for sure. The chime is on floor 2 of Volcano.
Wow. Okay, so two loose items that we got to start with are just
Yep.
in Volcano loose. We don't have to worry about them. That's good.
I think I'm not 100% sure, but I saw a Vorpal +2 hint on the Elf Hint Giver, but I can't for sure know what it said. I thought it said Elf Prince.
Could be. It's definitely not Waterfall. There was a hint about that in Corneria that I didn't read. I didn't see the whole thing, but Waterfall is something other than Waterfall, I guess. Everyone's got the canoe, so I wonder if anyone is going to go do it. If anyone noticed the hint. Sonny found a decent grind in the Hall of Giants, the Wismummy Mummy tile. It's pretty lucrative, assuming you get a lot of Wismummies and not a lot of birds.
Yeah, I think there's a few different alterations of that grind tile, if I'm not mistaken. I know I've seen some that you never see burbs on, and I know some that the burbs appear plentiful on it, but I've never actually like looked in to see what was
It is, I believe, the same encounter. It's just that wild.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Is that
like
not-
1 to 5 Wismummies and like 0 to something Cockatrice and 0 to something Picrolis than the rest mummies.
Okay, interesting. We did see on
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the same time.
That's wild. I do love finding the 5 Wiz mummies. That's nice. Fire 3 or nuke.
It's some
Fade.
juice.
I did happen to catch on Kumo's side that the Vorpal +2 was off the Elf Prince.
Yeah, Zlotto, let us know that in chat. So that's good. So we have a Vorpal that we can pick up whenever we want.
Yeah, and it rolled up, so it's swingable.
Is it +2, so it's like a katana -1, give or take?
Yeah. Which isn't the worst weapon.
Yep. Still lacking temper though on the black magic side. That's a pretty integral part usually of making the Vorpal do work.
Yeah, like maybe we'll stumble across the power bulk early on and won't have to worry too much about temper. Although it would be a nice find.
Yeah, Odron pointing out too in chat that we're in go mode minus key and loot for Slimy Wrath, and anyone else has found that key. They have access to all the fiends they need to take out. Just gotta find those two required items that you need to get through Topher.
So it just means that this is going to be a 6 loose item seed, and they're going to be Lord knows where.
Certainly could be. Oh, there's the canal. We definitely don't need that. Unfortunate. Probably would lose the rest of those chest lotus in there. Though I guess we have a Fire Sword +5 and access to a Vorpal, I guess something he doesn't know about yet. But... Oh, Sophian joining him in Earth Cave. That's correct, Audron. They could slow boat to Crescent for fun. I'm not sure why anyone would want to do that, but you sure could. Now, people may be noticing some bad flying going on for the runners. The bonus for this race is to crash into every town on the map. So, if people are landing on towns, it is intentional.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping that was the bonus for last night, or for the Tuesday's race.
Yeah, I mean, we got the other one that's not so bad.
Yeah, that was the insta kill. Yeah.
I zapped the Lich Spot boss. What did you do?
I bracked the Siren in the Kraken spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Sonny's finding that flame sword.
Yeah, I didn't know for the Elfiends who was vulnerable to what, so when I saw Zap, I was very happy because everything is vulnerable to Zap except Chaos.
Oh, that's a good bit of information. I never knew that.
Yeah, he actually has time resistance.
No, about the other fiends.
Oh yeah, none of the Fiend ones. Well, maybe some of the Elfiends do, but the regular Fiend ones, none of them have time resistance. Not that Zap has a high accuracy rate, but
oh no,
it does work.
It's horrible accuracy.
Windfox did the rest of the Earth Treasury. Let's see if this got paid off. Iron Glove. That's off push. Womp womp. We're always hoping to pick up that X-Cal or the Power Glove. Or White Shirt. Any of those useful utility items. Kumo also joining the party in Earth Cave. It's a happening place right now.
Yeah,
Softenum is in Marsh, not Earth.
Yeah, and I think we missed it, but Softone picked up this slab, according to Tracker Note. But I didn't see if that was the incentive spot or if that was loose. But it looked like
for sale, according to our tracker.
Well, that's an expensive loot.
I missed it. Where was it?
I didn't see it, but I see in the notes. Oh, it's Oasis.
Oh no!
42K in the Oasis. Yeah.
Loot in the Oasis. Oh my god. That happened in several winter tournament flags for me.
No, okay.
Did a lot of practicing that flag set with some friends, and that happened in more than one occasion. And I always check that shop, so I never got burned by it, and a lot of other people did. It's easy shop to forget.
Yeah, my only experience with the winter tournament flags from last year was I dickied myself with the canoe. Vicky had the canoe, and I completely missed it. And I was able to complete most of the seed until it got down to the point where I needed the canoe to get into. I don't remember where it was, but I could not progress.
Probably your deals or waterfall.
Yeah, I think there was something locking the waterfall. This was a while ago, but yeah.
Yeah. The problem with all loose is those items can still show up in NPCs. You still kind of have to check your freebies.
Yeah. Yeah, that flag set was fun. I enjoyed watching it during Tournament of Champions.
The only thing I would have changed about it since Mid-Topher had come out just before that tournament would have been to make it Mid-Topher.
Yeah, Mid-Topher.
Still love the flag set anyway, but I think it would have been an A+ S tier flag set with Mid-Topher.
Yeah. Yeah, Mid-Topher is it's quite fun.
beating up in poor Matoya, the boss of Earth Cave.
I think she had it coming.
Perhaps Matoya is beating us up. We have 2 dead players down there. There we go. And Fox is through. I believe that's the second fighter for Earth.
I think that's what that was. I was trying to look.
Hard for me to tell the overworld sprites with the palette swaps.
Yeah. I know with the sprites that I play, it's easier for me to differentiate the thief from the black belt, which really helps. I know the thief and the black belt seem to be like a very similar sprite with the vanilla sprites.
They are. They're just different colors, but in the dungeon palettes to get there, often not, and that is the problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've walked past a black belt.
At least you can talk to them and then decline them if they are a thief that you don't want.
Yeah, why would you talk to them though? You can just look at them and just say that, that's a
if you
thief.
weren't sure.
I don't need a thief.
Sonny has picked up our... Nope. Where are they? Oh, they're at Ice Cube.
Looks
I
like
thought they were
Southbound
Titan
is
Stroke
checking
for a
it.
second.
Earth TFC and pulling a dragon sword.
Big plus?
Neutral.
Oh, okay. Less exciting.
Yeah. It's still
More exciting in a world where we have to go fight Tiamat, not a world where we're fighting some random boss.
no. It will be helpful for the
Hall of
Bahamut
Dragons,
fight.
true.
Yeah. And if you really wanted to, you could throw it on your black mage.
True. Asani is taking out some orbs, it looks like. Powering up their XP. Getting stuff done. Oh, nope, changed their mind. Nope, changed their mind again.
We're going for it.
Alright.
Now we've seen a few.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say we've seen a few hints for Volcano. One was on this floor. I don't recall exactly what it was at this point, but I know there was something else down on the Agama floor.
That they already had, if I remember right.
Yeah, so I don't know if Sonny has checked those hint givers or not. But also could just be looking for any other random loose items.
Yeah, just double checking that their loot isn't just chilling down here.
Right.
If you're gonna loot a dungeon, this is not a bad dungeon to loot.
Yeah, this can be pretty lucrative.
Avian wants key, loosen, or deals. Alright, we'll see what we can do. And a seafood pile of pain, or seafood party platter, whatever you want to call it, on the trap tile before that chest. In my group of friends from Winter Tournament practicing this, this was my chest that Sonny is doing right now, because I was the only one that ever did it. It never was anything until one time it was loot. And everyone's really mad.
That hairpin chest, or the whatever you call it.
Yeah, with the trap tile?
Yeah. Yeah. That chest is fun. That's definitely one I tend to skip.
Yeah, most people do. My philosophy in loose flag sets, at least all loose, is if you're going somewhere, you gotta loot it. You can't not loot the chests. You do not want to have to come back. It loses you way less time to take 10 seconds to loot the chest than to fly all the way back to wherever it was to loot it again later. That level 6 white magic is stacked. Anyone who ditched their white mage is probably going to be sad about that.
Yeah, I'm sure Kuma's not too happy.
Well, maybe they'll be able to get another one.
I think.
Well, they should be able to get another one, because there should be a removal white mage, but the question is where is it?
Yeah, there should be one floating about somewhere.
There's a ribbon in the volcano treasury. That's always a nice find.
Yeah, that's a good find for sure.
On second ribbon? Yeah, Zeus Gauntlet. Okay. Pro ring. Gargoyles, blech. no. What happened to Softem? What do the trolls have? Oh. Oh, there's the chime we didn't need. Oh, blaze trolls. That's always fun. Oh, that must be why when Fox was fighting Lich, or the Lich Bot boss with 2 characters, because the other 2 got blazed by trolls. That explains a lot.
Yeah, that would make sense. I've definitely run into some poison damage trolls down on Lich's floor before. Just like 10 steps away, and end up having to solo Lich, and Lich was not very nice.
Lit 2 wolves? Nice. Some nasty stuff in Earthcave, huh?
This isn't Ocelotto seed, so Lit 2 wolves makes sense.
For some reason for me in Winter Tournament was always the werewolves that had something awful. Half the time they were unrunnable, the other half the time they surprised you.
Surprise you with nuke too.
Yeah. Oh, was it werewolves with Lit 2? Of course it was. So we are making our way down Volcano, nuking some Hydras. We're in Ice Cave, we're in Dwarf, we're in Earth Cave. We're all over the place.
So if there's at least 2 loose items out there in Volcano, I'm trying to do some math here, and it's not working very well. Ice Cave was not incentivized because of where the crown was. And I believe Marsh Cave was incentivized, but I don't know for sure because I remember
that's
seeing...
the neat part. Just because the item is in the incentive chest doesn't mean it was incentivized.
That's true. That is true. That also makes me laugh about Cardia being tri-state random. And
right?
If you get 1, you don't know, but it doesn't matter.
The whole thing. Yeah.
Kumo giving Matoya a long stare.
Sonny checking the Volcano TFC. Another chest people often skip, and I don't disagree. Oh, unrunnable mages. Gross. At least they're not vanilla. All that for 170 gold. Unfortunate.
Kuma making it through the Matoya fight. There's right. 2 runners down with an orb lit, as Sonny is about to take on Fumbaba at the carry spot.
Well, we'll see. Sometimes you take down Fumbaba, sometimes Fumbaba takes down you.
For sure. Wow, 1 cast of Bane, and Fumbaba is down.
Yeah.
Gotta love those insta-kill spells.
At this spot in vanilla, not one that you can usually instant kill, so it's kind of pleasant to be able to instant kill the carry spot.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's converged again into Volcano. Son just finished up. Looks like he's going to Sky. Everyone in chat, get your Vormex out and hope he makes an appearance. And is unrunnable.
I was gonna say unrunnable for Vormec.
I'm not sure that could actually happen, but that would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing that can happen, or if
Oslato says yes, which it's a terrible thing, so he would know.
That sounds fascinating and terrifying.
We have the nukes potentially to get through, maybe?
Yeah.
Assuming it doesn't have the nukes to get through us.
I say, what about a surprised ambush fight?
Sphinx, that's annoying. What's worse, unrunnable or ambushing Warmech?
Unrunnable ambushing. Just get the trifecta: unrunnable, ambushing, Warmech.
Checking the Sky TFC. Guess our incentive is in any of these chests. You kind of got it, right? Hey, free eyeball.
Yeah, we're gonna stop and check out the HP pool, which looks like less than 300. So we're gonna take a solo grind. That might be a good thing to find if we can find it. It might also end up in ordeals, and we just never set foot in ordeals.
It's true.
What's the sun +1? Sonny just picked up.
Another good sword.
Yeah, that's a fantastic sword.
I wouldn't be too surprised with all these nukes we have to see either that seafood party pack or the Bismummy tile be used as a party grind later.
Yeah,
that is
there.
Pretty efficient if you can get enough mummies. We haven't seen much else unless we want to do dragons, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say dragons is always an option. Especially with the encounter table in Hall of Dragons being reminiscent to Bridge of Destiny. I know I've had a couple where it's 2 steps inside Hall of Dragons and you get an encounter, so makes it very nice for a quick grind, especially if you can find something like Gasty's 2 steps in and you have Ice 3 for 3 of your casters. Inventory full of houses.
That is the dream.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen very often.
No. Hall of Dragons is all fun and games till you run into the Tiamat boss over and over again.
Back to back.
I don't think anyone's stepped foot in Bahamut's lair yet, so I don't think anyone has discovered if...
No.
French vanilla... Right floor, wrong chest, right dungeon.
Oh yeah, that is the Vanilla Sky item, isn't it?
Yeah. If only it gave you the Vanilla Excalibur, I'm sure would be much happier about that.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see that tonight. Too many loose, not enough duds.
Fox also checking Volcano TFC and getting straight down to fight. We just fight here from Baba. See if they remember that he is bannable.
Alright, well that's a Siren from the team at spot.
Also bannable or crackable?
We're gonna throw a Bane out with the rest of the nukes.
They're unlucky or just not bannable. Hard to say.
Well, it's 2 nuke casters down for Sonny.
Yeah, that's not good. Fire Stick is trying, but it's not helping.
I was gonna say a Hail Mary Bane, but it's like that Bane caster is down as well.
Oof. Siren is not playing either. It's a big punch.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh. I'm just not having good luck with fiends today.
I was gonna say that feels pretty bad. I believe Windfox actually just lit their second orb off of Fumbaba.
We got through from Bobby. Looks like Kumo is up next on our next contestant on Will They Bane Fumbaba. Sofnum is on their way to Lefane by the looks of it. I don't think they're going to Peninsula Power Grind. When Fox has purchased their loot.
Yep, and we're gonna take a little stroll through Waterfall Cave. Oh, well, never mind. It's gonna be a very short stroll. And the robot is... Ooh. That is a nice grind tile. There's the 5 wisdom to me.
Yeah, this tile again. This is the vanilla tile for this location. We're a little bit low on nukes, though.
Yeah, but with that such a quick walk inside, I think we could just...
Yeah, we might go outside house and come back and... Unless we want to try and go promote first to get our spell charges on the fighter.
Yeah, that would... Being so close to Bahamut right now and already having the tail, that might be a good idea. Granted, the fighter's not going to get life, but... Cure 4 is potentially learnable? Yeah, level 2 it should be learnable, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Cure 3 also. So...
Yeah, even Heal 2 looks like it was level 1, which is not the worst spell. Potentially could pick up Cure 2 or Fade for level 4.
Oh, that's right. We do have the level 4 night spell. Forgot about that flag. Not gonna lie.
It doesn't come up very often.
Yeah. I don't know that I ever checked it, to be honest. I think it was a thing I knew existed, but I just never went to look at. Oh, Windfox is making a dive down the Hall of Dragons.
Alright.
And that is the Oxyale coming from the Dwarven... I almost said Dwarven Breadsmith, but the Dwarven Blacksmith.
The Breadsmith?
Wrong game.
I mean, we might need that Oxyale to get our key if we don't find a black belt.
Yeah.
Do we know where the key is? I don't think we've seen the key.
I don't see the key listed on the notes anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think we saw a hint for it.
We still have 2 loose and then C? Potentially 2 loose?
Potentially 2 loose. I think we still have a couple other checks available. Oh, maybe not, because we've seen the adamant. We don't know what the slab gives.
Slab gives the defense sword. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that was a Sofum checking that one. Titans is still a mystery, and the only person that has the ruby is Windfox.
Yep.
It could be sitting in there.
Oh, called an immediate siren on the way down to Bahamut. Windfox getting beat up for his trouble trying to get down here to face Bahamut.
Yeah, we're gonna use all of our spell charges before we get to Bahamut, and then...
Hit him with the Dragon Sword. Hope he's not buffed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a punch happy Bahamut over a spell happy Bahamut any day.
Yeah, especially with that Rue Stick in hand. You want unbuffed Bahamut. Once you can get through it with your fighter and the White Mage alive, or anyone in the White Mage alive, you'll be okay. So you can exit out and not have to walk back through this. Now, all Dragons is not cooperating here.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty nasty encounter tables going through Hall of Dragons. You reset out of the Siren, and then you get to the next bottom of the step next to the stairs, and it's the Tiamat fight again.
Yeah.
And there's
I think
another
that
thing.
toucher was just hitting extremely hard. You can see this losing party member looking. There's no siren almost all the way down, just like you just said.
Yep. So I assume that there's common and rare encounters in that pool as well for Hall of Dragons. So is it possible that Tiamat just rolled in the common spot?
Great question. Glad you asked. I'm not sure how Hall of Dragons works because I know encounter rarity can be shuffled, but
Right.
I don't know if it shuffles Hall of Dragons encounter table or not. Where's Wild Hammer? We need a question answered. Where's Lotto? You may know the answer to that.
Yeah, we need to get a devil on that stat. Oh, it was an ice +5. I don't see where it was at, but it was on Kumo's side. They have a
Sword?
flame +5 and an ice +5. Oh, it was in Sky. Sky 3 in the 6-pack.
Some thick gas dragons, but that is also some thick XP. Alright, are we at the stairs? No, we're not even close. Okay.
Maybe halfway. Yeah, we're just gonna run. We're done trying to take encounters at this point.
Yeah, we want to get these levels after we get promoted.
Oh, one step.
Well, okay. Well, we're running. At least they aren't unrunnable. Alright, we made it to Bahamut's floor. Now the true test, how many attempts will it take us to get through Bahamut?
We've got Ruse. We've got Fast, and we've got Nukes and Fades. So hopefully this won't be too long.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get damage poison into nuclear into swirl. Or something.
Well, there's Nuclear, so...
It's a bad sign. It means this is buff Bahamut.
We do have Cure 4, though.
Oh, it's big hit on fighter. Improved Bahamut, of course, also punches. In addition to having skills. Oh, there's that damage poison. I did not mean to speak that into existence. I'm sorry, Woodfox.
Commentator's curse, but... pulling through.
We found some rock golems. That's a good fight for XP. Which is a random encounter, or is that a time?
I think it was just a random encounter.
Yeah, just randomly in sky.
Sonny is going down to check Titans right away, picking up that ruby out of the waterfall.
I mean, he's running out of stuff to check, and you do need that key.
That's the ship. That's a
Perfect. That's exactly what you wanted to find.
So, key is still potentially loose, I suppose.
Yeah, it's either Sea Shrine or Deals, I think. Or yeah, it's loose.
The Fence Sword was turned on. The Opal Bracelet, I believe, was turned on. I don't remember if the Katana was turned on, but that's 3 potential loose right there.
Well, we've already found 3 loose. There's the loose crown and the 2 loose items volcano. So it's probably not loose. It's probably in sea or Deals.
I think that's probably the only thing.
But we can have up to 6 loose, I think, in this flag set, so who knows?
Yeah, it's a crazy amount.
Though you're not going to have more than 3 most of the time, I think, is how the math works. Alright, yeah, Sonny diving in the sea, hoping the key is here. We have a bunch of teleport magics. I don't hate this play. It's pretty dense on the right side anyway. Just check all the chests.
Yeah, I think I would check the mermaid floor first before walking all over the pre-mermaid floor, though. And it's a lot more walking around checking all those chests, but no encounters. And with the amount of chests down there, the likelihood of you finding it down there is probably greater.
But it probably is the incentivized ribbon is in the TFC chest. You need the key to open. That's my guess.
Well, that would be funny.
The key is actually in Ordeals the whole time. Like soft, I'm still having some trouble with Earth Cave. Kumo is turning in Adamant. Fox is carrying on.
Oh.
They are landing on towns, and they have one more. Oh, there's that key in Sea Shrine.
Sonny picking up the key.
So we have Sonny in actual go mode, but down an orb to Windfox. Windfox about to be in go mode minus key. Will Windfox think to go to sea to get that key? And or will the head start that Sonny might end up with into Topher matter if Chaos just kills him 6 times?
Right, right. They say it's the great equalizer. Well, this flag set.
Oh boy, is that ever true.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a more great equalizer than the Topher in these flag sets. It's just chaos. It's honestly, it's just chaos.
Yeah, it's the Fiends remove a lot of the sort of dead turns that are in, the vanilla fiends and boss pool. There is no longer like 8 lit 2s in there.
Right.
Ink is no longer in there. Yeah, Thavian, Sonny still has to go back and do Earth and Air, but he knows what he has to do. Windfox doesn't know what they need to do after they do Sky, so kind of some parity there. We'll see how quickly Windfox figures out where that key is. I mean, they really only have 2 things to check, too. That being, they don't have the Oxyale. Oh, no. I just realized that.
Yeah, and the Oxyale is off the Adamant in Sky.
Oh, no. So you have to go into Sky, find your Adamant, leave, get your Oxy, and then decide to go to sea to find your key. That is terrible.
That is something of the worst progression I've seen for getting your key.
It's pretty bad. I mean, after he gets the Adamant, I don't think Windfox has a lot left to check other than that Adamant, and then he'll have Ordeals and sea, unless he wants to go diving for loose. Kubo attempting to light their orb of air, fighting Siren. Sofnum going back down into Earth Cave. And Windfox on their way up to Siren. Oh, and Sonny on their way to Siren. We're gonna have these 2 people fighting Siren at about the same time.
Yep, dueling Sirens. See if Sonny decides to go Bane strats or go full ham. Yeah, I think we're gonna go full damage mode. We're done with Bane strats.
Yeah, he's got levels. He's got a lot of nuke charges. You might as well just throw the spells. I mean, you have a 15% chance to Bane or whatever it is, or you have 100% to kill it over 3 turns with nukes.
That was a high roll nuke.
Less turns if you keep high rolling.
Yeah.
Especially if Siren just decides to punch and not really do much else.
Kumo through their Siren fight.
There's something. That's a little more annoying than anything else.
And wow.
There's the big hit.
Sony taking Siren down with a bane. After all that damage.
It's a little silly after all the damage, but you know.
After all that damage, we throw a bane out anyway.
Alright, now Sony will go get his revenge in Earth Cave, I believe.
Looks like we're heading that direction. Alright, Windfox is going to pick up their adamant here.
Looks like Kumo is also deciding to go into C. Oh, maybe they're just stopping to get the rest people. You're just stopping to rest people. Kumo, you're so close. Your key's right over there. Don't leave. Go back. Oh, they heard me.
We're going to take a look at Magic. Finding Temper at level 7.
That's not great.
No. We're not going to get maybe 1 charge on that. Maybe 2. We're lucky.
At least that is Red Mage learnable, it looks like. This makes sense for Kumo, since they didn't check Waterfall yet, to go do that before diving C for your key.
Yeah, I think the only thing really left at this point is Ordeals.
Yeah, Fabian, I'm not sure if they've been here yet or not. Fries. Oh, is that the Ruby?
Yeah, it's the Ruby. I think Kumo was here earlier. Somebody was here earlier because I saw the fries, but now I can't remember who it was.
It's either Slotty Wrath or Windfox, because we do have people with the Ruby.
I know they both were there to grab the Ruby.
It was Windfox. Thank you, Oslato. No, Kumo, go back! Your key! It's right there!
Oh, we're gonna fly away from it.
Oh, rip key.
Nah, we're gonna check Titans first. It's a quicker check.
I mean, it is. I'm not saying Kumo is playing this wrong by any stretch. I'm just saying with full knowledge, he should have gone to see.
Yeah.
So we had loot and caravan, and the key behind an absolutely ridiculous chain. What a scene.
Yeah, because where was Chime even at? Chime
We
and
started
Cube.
with it. Cube, I don't remember. We started with the Chime.
Oh, Chime was loose in Volcano, and Cube was in Sarda.
Yeah. Chime also came with our white mages, so I think everyone started.
Right. I was just thinking of the logic behind it.
Yeah, had we not started with the Chime, it was a whole journey.
Yeah.
I guess Kumo didn't do Marsh. Oh yeah, they don't have the slap. I mean, this makes sense. What Kumo's doing, going back and checking all these easy checks that he skipped. Because one of them has to be the key, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be somewhere down here.
Yeah, it can't be somewhere stupid. It can't be in exactly Sea Shrine. It's got to be in one of these chests.
Right. It looks like Windfox taking down the Siren and Sonny taking down Latoya, so they both have their last 3 orbs. So Windfox just has to find that key. We're on the right path, heading to dwarves.
Yeah, this makes sense. You have your adamant, obviously you're going to turn in. Now the question is, are we going to Ordeals or are we going to Sea Shrine? I would go to Ordeals. Personally in this situation, because it can't be in the non-required dungeon. That would be stupid.
I don't know that I have ever set foot in Ordeals in any of these seeds. Maybe 1.
Wait, is Ordeals not incentivized in this? Am I mixing up my weeks?
Ordeals is not incentivized.
I'm mixing up my weeks, yeah. So this is the only check left. So this is less it was a less wild play from Sonny than I thought to dive down here.
I mean, it could land in Ordeals, being that we could have a loose item there, but what is there, 10 chests in ordeals? Not even. Yeah, I know, right?
One. Yeah,
Eight,
there's that.
3, 8, 3, and 2.
Right?
4, 3, and 2.
There's one right behind the nightmares, then there's 3, and then 5, and then 1 more. Needs extra chest.
Yeah.
Is that 10? 1, 1, 3,
9 or 10.
Yeah. We're doing math on
Alvaro
screen.
says 42.
42 would be better. I'd be more inclined to go to ordeals and lose flag set if there are 42 chests.
Yeah.
I think it says 3, 4, 4, 1. I don't think that's right.
I think
This
it's
is
1,
9.
3,
That sounds
4,
more
1.
correct.
1, 3, 4, 1.
4 chests on the bottom? I thought it was 5 on the bottom.
It's 4 on the bottom, and
man.
one of them's linked.
Yeah, but it's linked somewhere else. It's linked on the other floor. Oh, they're adding it on the other floor. I see how we're going. I got it. Oh, Windfox on their key. All right.
That's good.
You got a race.
Sonny is taking down Bahamut now. Hopefully. I mean, with enough levels, we should see this. Yeah. Windfox first into
already
Topher.
promoted, so going to Topher first.
Yep, at 53 minutes.
Yeah, that tracks with my practice. Get effective go mode at 30 minutes, spend half an hour finishing the scene.
Yeah. And then, is it going to be a 6-minute Topher, or is it going to be a 30-minute Topher?
Let's see. Windfox has decent levels. The extra vitality on the fighter is sort of inflating that HP total, but those mages are not especially healthy.
Yeah.
So this could be pretty rough, depending on what we have for spells and abilities. Also, only the one ribbon, I think, so instant death can definitely rear its ugly head.
Yeah, if I had to guess based off of tracker notes, the incentive ribbon should be inside of Canaria locked.
Yeah, that sounds right. There was one randomly in Volcano that I saw Sunny pick up. I'm not even sure if Windfox found that.
Yeah.
Also deciding to fight the harder boss? I would have just reset and gone the other way, because it is mid-Topher 2 paths.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move, is to check the path and see which one has the...
But I guess maybe we want to see
Lich
what's
order.
behind the Siren, but...
Yeah.
Or if I was interested in the Masa Moon, I would have found this floor, grabbed the Masa, exited, and gone the other way. Well, especially if all we have is an Ice Sword +4 or +5, that does not spark joy.
You have the Vorpal +2 we could swing if we chose to. And I mean, if we do end up grabbing the Masa and it rolls down, then I think the Vorpal +2 might be the better of the two.
I mean, yeah, it does have all that crit, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oof, Siren not taking anything from... taking no guff from Woodfox's party. Sending him right back to the beginning. We're gonna try the other path.
Yeah, I think I would too. But then again, we haven't seen the Water Fiend, so who knows what you have in store for us there.
It's true.
Sonny did a trip around the world, landing on all the towns, I believe. But now we're going to look for something else. Oh, I think Sonny's going to pick up Life Magic.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, the red pages might be able to learn some of it after promotion.
Yeah, I think I saw someone mentioned it, but I missed it.
Reorganization of the armor. Everyone as equipped as possible.
Atmos. only Atmos had the same ability as in their vanilla game.
No.
No.
No, thank you.
That was a fun fight growing up.
Never played 5 growing up. Living in the US, it was not ever available really on the Super Nintendo, so I didn't play that until I was much older and learned about emulators and ROMs.
Oh, I had an older sibling that found all that stuff for me, so I think I was probably 8 or 9, and I got to experience all of that. I still think 5 is probably one of my favorites.
It's fun. I picked up the Pixie Remaster when it came out because I wanted to play a much easier US version of the game. It was very good. The remaster is very good. All right, both paths are terrible, it looks like.
Yep, that's what it seems like.
All right, we're gonna go do Siren again instead.
We got dueling sirens, actually. Kumo is gonna check ordeals right now, too.
Interesting. I wonder if they forgot that it is not incentivized. Much like I did several months ago. Easy mistake to make, as it is often incentivized.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that they could pick up here potentially would be a katana. Maybe they could find a spare ribbon floating about.
Ribbon, Excal, or Parabonk, I think, is what you're really hoping is here.
Yeah. And then I don't remember how much of Sky we checked and how much of the Agma floor we checked, but it would make sense that both of those items being here.
Yeah, there's not a lot of chests left that we haven't opened. This is very trolly ordeals.
I think I had one of the trolliest of trolley ordeals where all the paths led me back to the beginning, and then the one path that I didn't take because it kept taking me further and further just took me straight to the stairs. I didn't know that was possible.
Yep. I thought for a long time that you had to go through the 4-pillar room, like that was coded to be on the path, but apparently it's not. Just usually it is because it's so many connections.
Right, I always thought that too, and that's what threw me off. Sonny hitting crack off of the fire or the red giants. Oh, and that was a power bonk on Kumo's side.
Okay, all right.
So ordeals panning out.
That'll certainly help with getting tipped over.
Yeah, that is a big find for sure.
Especially with that Vorpal, that is a nice pair of things to have on your fighter in a flag set with buffed fights, with buffed bosses.
Yeah, that really makes up for finding Temper at level 7. We can get a fast out first turn, and then just keep dumping power bonks until we feel comfortable enough. These levels kind of scare me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Sonny's a little higher level. He's got 600 HP in his fighter, so that feels a little bit better.
Yeah, I just caught a glimpse of Windfox's level 18, level 17, level 16.
Yeah, he's trying to get this through with some razor-thin margins here. Bold play, guys. We'll see if it pays out for him.
Umbaba, round 2 is not playing very nice for Windfox. But Sonny making it through onto the Chaos floor first.
I mean, I understand the aggression from Windfox. You get, 2 Topher, and nobody is done yet. Kind of have to just go for it. Give it a shot.
For sure. I mean, if it pays off, it's a big win.
Kind of unfortunately, it does not appear to be paying off for Windfox, but let's see. Baba with Temper. That's not going to help when they can't hit anything.
Okay, we're getting it fast. We're going to try a Bane on Chaos.
I like it. It's bold.
Ruse coming out after the Kershore coming out after the hit onto the knight.
Love that with the poison too. And getting to chaos with your whole party attack is usually a good start.
Certainly is. There goes one of the red mages. I believe that's red mage. Blue
It's
mage.
hard to tell, but I
Blue
believe
mage.
you
What's
are
that
correct.
mage?
I don't think Sonny picked up any characters, so I think it's just their starting party.
Yeah, I think so as well. Oh, and there's a nuclear coming up from chaos, but the rest of the party is still standing.
It's good. Surviving nuclear since the party member's alive is always good.
Windfox pulling up to chaos right now as well with the two-man party, fighter and red mage.
Not where you want to be.
Oh, that's toxic from chaos.
I guess Windfox did not go and pick up life magic on his red mages.
And there goes the red mage.
Yep. Alright, Sonny gets swirled. Got plenty of HP. We're taking chaos down.
Four hits for 307 is not bad.
Yeah. Especially if chaos just keeps swinging and missing. There's a nuclear. Still at a healthy 300 HP. Still getting missed. Still dodging toxic.
Toxic and crack. And nuclear. Swirl.
It's getting a little spooky now.
On your ass.
Alright, GG.
GG's for Sonny. Looking at Race Time GG, it does look like that Woobeer managed to finish at 59.06. Sonny Wrath finishing at the 1 hour, 3 minute, 31 second mark. First on stream. And we are welcome in the booth by Sonny Wrath. GG,
Hello.
Sonny.
Great.
Thank you. So yeah, the character that went down on the melee hit was the Black Mage against Chaos, which wasn't too big of a loss because I never bought fast for the Black Mage. I was mainly using it as a warp engine and another nuke engine, with Red Mage starting this nuke magic that was extremely nice for the opening of the seed. But it wasn't quite enough to get me through some of the fiends earlier on.
No, they had a lot of HP, and those nukes were not rolling that high.
They weren't, and on top of that, getting bounced out of Earth by the trolls that had Blaze definitely hurt a bit.
There were also werewolves that did too, and the Cobras had something that was mean also that took Windfox out of there once, I think.
That sounds about right.
We're talking about it in chat. I actually missed when that happened, but a lot of Earth was terrible, as usual.
Yeah, after I finished Sky, I was tossing around promo, and then I went, wait, stop being stupid. Life Magic is available for the Red Wizard after promotion. Go promote. Just trudge through the Hall of Dragons, which fortunately was only 2 encounters.
You got lucky. Windfox was in there for a bit.
Yeah.
Kept running into Siren.
Oh no.
I think there was three different sirens going down and having reset out a few times and almost making it to the stairs and seeing a siren fight.
Well, Kuma's giving us a peek at that Masa. It is +2. Let's see how this Warmech fight goes.
Ooh, that's nice.
Well, the fighter died immediately, so that's not great. Does he still have two? I think he still has 2 fighters.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to remember if Kumo swapped out the second fighter. It's
still a named fighter, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right. The HP pool on the second one tells me that's definitely a fighter.
Yes, that is definitely right. There was a power bonk in Ordeals of all places song.
You win some, you lose some. I avoided Ordeals like the plague, since it wasn't incentivized. It could have had some loose items.
I mean, I completely forgot that Ordeals was not incentivized, and I talked for about 10 minutes about how there was this split decision about diving C that wasn't required in doing Ordeals. And then I was informed by several people that I was not incentivized. That felt kind of silly. So
Yeah.
it makes sense that you didn't go there since it wasn't incentivized.
Yeah, since C was incentivized and was the only real incentive I had left, my thought process was jump in there, see if I pull out the key. If I do, I'm in go mode, just go finish.
There wasn't a lot left for incentive checks. You already found 3 loose, so that's pretty good that it was there.
Oh yeah, it was real nice. Looks like Blue Fox is up against Funbaba right now.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if either of you happened to catch. Kumo managed to get the robot chicken down, and walking the mouse out was stoned.
Oh no!
And didn't purchase life magic because I don't think they promoted. So
yeah, that's probably why they're going after the boss. So that makes sense.
If Kumo does have a white mage there, Life 2 was available without promotion.
No, Kumo swapped out the white mage for the black mage almost instantly. Unless that top spot is a white mage?
No, the Zelda sprite, I believe, is the thief.
Oh, okay.
I might be mistaken, but I think with Kumo's sprite sheet, that's the thief.
You're man-moding chaos.
Fox not having a great time down there. Oh no.
Yeah, we're still poisoned, so we're taking chip damage.
Yeah, at least it's low damage. It's just 12% of your current HP.
Well, and that nuclear also pretty much being right around the corner is...
Yeah, it's coming, followed by a swirl.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Yep, there's the crack.
Probably should have been swinging for the fences with the Fox. Okay, let's just bunch him. Like that. Come on.
It's a swirl.
Oh, low roll swirl, alright.
We're gonna heal pot up. Oh, and there's the nuclear. That's... Oh, a 302 hit nuclear.
Oh,
just
nuclear.
now.
Unfortunate.
That is a feels
Hate to
bad.
see it. Kumo trying Wormek again. I like it.
Yeah, we're getting revenge.
Well, if you haven't promoted either, you know, it's a good way to get some extra damage, right? Though, not that we found any promotion swords anyway, so...
I mean, the Vorpal, technically.
That's true. I forgot about that for a second, and it was actually +2, so it wasn't even completely useless.
Yeah, but the only downside...
the power bonk.
The downside was Temper at level 7, and then the power bonk being in Ordeals. Those were both the downsides, and sometimes you just gotta live with it.
Yeah, like this. We're gonna warp out, get the party back. Oh, nope, just save. Nope, okay.
Davian Sun technically isn't a promo sword because the red mage as well as the fighter can both wield it. Defense, though, that one is a promotion sword.
It's also not great as a sword.
I think it rolled. I was gonna say, I think it rolled neutral on this too, so it's not going to be the greatest thing to swing.
Correct. And yeah, with the sun rolling +1 and the defense rolling neutral, the crit rates on both of those are not very good. And
yeah, with those tempers so high level, you can't really count on that either.
Nope. So you gotta run with what you got.
Yeah, Kumo does, as discussed, though, have that power bonk, which will help quite a bit here, I think. If we decide to use it.
Looks like Windfox is deciding to also take down the robot chicken.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're tired of dying to chaos. Your Forkle's not quite doing it. Try Bear Sword.
I mean, if Kumo had the Flame Sword here against Siren, that sucker put out a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if he has it, but that would definitely be a heads-up play to swap to that just for this fight.
I mean, I think it was the first actual swing I did with the Flame Sword hit for well over 800.
Yeah.
Because Siren is weak to fire.
Yep.
So that definitely helped out a lot.
Fox at this guy.
Atomos.
Atmos. That's his name. I want to say Atmos, but that's not right. But that is his name.
Yep.
It was
The
very-
wormhole boss from
it was
Final Fantasy
very
V.
rude to Windfox last time we fought him. So there's Nuke. Okay, he's continuing to be rude. That's not what you want to see.
I mean, that's one of the things you got to watch out for with Atomos is those nukes just coming in, destroying your party.
Well, we got some Cure 4s. We're doing alright. Once we get through this with someone with life charges, I think we'll be okay.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Windfox went back for life charges on the red mages.
Hopefully.
We'll find out in a minute.
I was
Oh,
saying that he didn't.
That's rude.
Thanks, Oz.
Yeah, I thought I saw it. It had been the dead red mage. I thought I saw one of his red mages when he was in the spell maybe. But maybe not, since we're not doing it. I must be mistaken.
You see,
Alright.
Tryhard knows me all too well. The Flame Plus 5 trumps that Sun Sword significantly.
Oh, absolutely. More hit, more crit, probably more damage.
Oh, very much so on more damage.
There's an Ice Sword +5 somewhere too, which is even better.
I mean, it depends upon what fiends we run across, and I think in this case we didn't have any that were weak to ice.
No. But I don't think we had any that were weak to the Sun Sword either. No, Siren is, I guess, right? Are they undead? No, they are. They're half undead in 5, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they're undead
Yeah,
in all fields.
I don't think they are programmed as undead in this one. I know they're weak to fire, and that's about it.
Imbrackable, apparently.
Osloto saying that they are not.
Thank you, Osloto.
Okay, Kumo pulling into Chaos now. Chaos gonna open up with some nuclear.
Love
Why
that.
not?
Love to see that.
Yeah.
My favorite in Chaos is just like, why don't three of you sit down real quick?
Mm-hmm. But we're getting Cure 4s off on the,
Important party members, yep.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, and the Toxic. That's the Death Toxic, not the Stone one. Okay.
Yeah, that Toxic is death and
Poison has the Stone one. That's right.
correct.
They're all Poison Elemental. I get confused. And Swirl. Oh, we are hurting. We're gonna start hurting Chaos though with that power bot.
5 hits for 549. I didn't count how many power bonks we got through, but quite a few.
That was 2 or 3 already, I think. This is 3 or 4.
7 hits for 1236.
That's some damage. That's what you're looking for.
And terminated on Kumo's side.
All right.
GG's Kumo.
Let's go, Kumo.
Between Sani and Kumo, off stream we had Budgemano finishing at 105.13 and Fried Potato finishing at 114.20. Just edging Kumo back up the minutes. GG's slow Kumo. And we are joined by Kumo. Hello. Good evening.
Let's go, Kumo.
Perhaps we are not joined by Kumo.
It could have mic issues right now.
Oslodo, you got some explaining to do. I only made it through 3 practice seeds on this one because it tilted me so much.
I think I was like 0 of 8 completing practice seeds in this flag set. So, yeah, I feel that.
All right, Kumo. I did about 10 practices only on my routing for this. Did not finish a single one.
This one is mean.
Well, I mean,
you found the power block. It wasn't even that mean to you.
Okay, I couldn't find the damn key. That's why.
because it was in C.
Yep.
Yeah, I see that now.
I see what you did there.
No, you didn't have to grind if you were looking for everything.
I mean,
just fight whatever you run into while you have to dive all those stupid dungeons. Yeah,
exactly. I was like, where the hell is this key? I can't find it.
I mean, I did a grind early on, and after that grind, I was like, okay, I feel good enough to go. But at the same time, I ended up just finishing out with Fighter Rainbow.
Yeah, I got tired of being ambushed in Earth, so I traded off my second fighter for a thief.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's definitely a good choice when you got all those nasty encounters. Also helpful to get down to
yeah, I think what was it in? It was the wolf pack in
the Lit 2 werewolves.
Lit 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
classic
had,
werewolves.
What else wiped me out of
Blaze Trolls?
Blaze Trolls.
The Blaze Trolls.
I heard something about Cobras having something mean. Did you run into that, or was that when Fox?
I ran into something.
They had Zap. Thank you, Aslano.
Well,
so
I'm glad I dodged those.
That game was just terrible. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Oh, and Heat. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not for the faint of heart.
It frequently isn't.
You just had an unfortunate run of it.
Alright, Windfox has acquired the Masa. Masa kit.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Play exit out and save. I probably would.
You know, don't try to walk it up because then you'll die.
Might get stoned.
A little bit.
Well, he has exit. He has all of his mages alive. He can just leave and save.
The first time I didn't.
Yeah. Well, yes. It's hard to do that when your mages are dead, but his mages are not dead.
Well, Windfox is just going for it.
Going for it.
It's a very punchy war mech.
I would want to save that XP and all that time.
Yeah.
You're not that deep. You're one floor down in Topher.
That's why I was like, oh, I can walk it out. And got stoned.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was one of many heartbreaks of this scene. Was seeing that happen.
And I mean, the problem that Windfox is going to keep running into is that being so low on health for a lot of the characters with Atomos having nuke just does not help you in any way, shape, or form.
Even if I didn't leave, I would just go down to the other side. Siren is
Yep.
way less mean than this Atomos.
Especially if you had a flame sword.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I should have equipped that when. I'm surprised I didn't get hit by any of Chaos's shenanigans because I didn't have a ribbon on the fighter.
Oh no, he just raw dogged those cracks.
yes.
That's nuts. Dodging, just dodging instant deaths. What a Chad.
When I saw those come out, I was like, my something puckered. I was like, no. Because I forgot because I didn't want to have the ribbon on, because I didn't want to hear the cry of the Light Warrior.
Alright, so happened to see Sofnum took a dive down into Bahamut's lair and got bounced out. So we're gonna go back to Sky now.
Some looting and try to get this last orb. Might as well. Maybe pick up a few more levels, see if that makes Bahamut easier.
You know what was kind of aggravating? We only had to do 3 orbs, but we still had to dive C.
Sure did.
Yeah,
At least it was on Mermaid side. You didn't have to go down the Kraken side again. Oh, you should have saved Windfox. Oh no.
Oh, did Windfox just get bounced out?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, there are 2 factors playing into this. One is just not having enough levels, and then the other is...
That Windfox soft stream. Okay.
Well, Windfox also forfeit. Not having enough levels, which in turn just leads to not having enough HP.
Yeah. Unfortunate and definitely understandable. That was some brutal bad luck in Dover.
What do you mean? It was bad luck all around.
I don't know what you're talking about with bad luck.
Specifically for the last 20 minutes has been dying in Dover.
Yeah.
Not a good time. I completely understand.
I probably would have rage quit earlier than that, so...
You see, I didn't see the squint on the trolls. I saw the blaze and I died to the blaze.
I saw the blaze and died to the blaze as well. And I was like 2 steps away from getting into Lich's room.
Yeah, I think I was not too far away from the Lich's room either.
But yeah, this Topher in and of itself was a pretty darn rough one.
It's those All-Fiends, man. They'll get you. You take all the junk spells out of the pool, replace them with all good spells.
I mean, kind of, sorta. It just depends upon what the fiends have. Like, if we had gotten bubbles and had bubbles too, that would have been really interesting to see. Because that also would have... Yeah. Because that would have changed how I ended up going into that Topher.
What does Bubbles 2 bring to the table?
Fade.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Alright, Softgun seems to be soldiering on here. We're trying Siren again. And GG, dead Siren.
Let's go, soften him. Yeah. Bubbles also has X-Fur.
Well, that's not fair.
Is she one of the ones that used to have Ruse?
If I remember correctly, yes.
Yeah. At least that's gone. That was a bit much.
No, you just counteract it with lock, right?
Yeah, it takes 4 lock casts, I think, to cover a ruse. If it was 1-to-1, absolutely, I agree, leave it in, that's fun. But, yeah, that's not very equivalent there. It's not very efficient to try to remove a ruse.
I think I got bounced out of every dungeon.
I got bounced out of all of them except for Volcano.
Oh yeah, that one was a one-shot. And you find a ribbon in there. That was cool.
No, I
Yeah.
got bounced out of Volcano because freaking they ambushing CPAC.
Oh, I also one-shot Topher, but that's a whole different story. Still don't quite know how I one-shot that Topher, but I did.
You had a bit more levels than the Wind Fox did, so you had an extra HP on all your guys. And you never tried to fight Atmos. You went to the Siren side and just never went back.
Well, I mean, there's that. I mean, I was down to just the fighter going through Chaos after just buffing him up to no end defense-wise.
You got there eventually.
Had no offensive buffs outside of fast. I was like, I'm ready to die. Where's the nuclear?
He just kept punching. Just
Yep.
long enough for you to finish the fight. Soft's going back into Sky. Oh, they did not find... No, they did find the enemy. I guess they didn't... Did they not kill Siren? I'm confused.
I thought so, but maybe he didn't save.
Oh, he may have reset before saving.
Yeah, I have done that.
That's
It feels
unfortunate.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that feels even worse is you leave a dungeon, you take a step, you get into an encounter, and you get wiped.
Yeah, it's like ambushing Yuki ogres or something, and you're like, come on. This is embarrassing. I'm dying to ogres.
Or, and I speak from
Werewolves.
experience on this, Fire 2 Shadows.
Yep, that's one. I've wiped once in Volcano, getting an encounter on that one step after carry we can get an encounter with just my fighter alive, and not realizing I had gotten a surprise attack, decided to try to kill the thing. It was a troll, I think, or a cold, something like that. And
got punished.
yeah, and I didn't kill it, and it killed me with Brack or something. And I was like, really? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful on those.
Yeah. That was when I was very new, and I just I wasn't looking for it, didn't notice the surprise, so I could have run for free, and I didn't.
Hey, that's one of the many rites of initiation, though, for this
Yeah.
randomizer.
That
The other
and
is
Chaos is
cube
like this
bonk, cube bonk, loot bonk, so on and so forth.
one.
I have done a cube bonk or a chime bonk into cube bonk.
Oh, you went up there without the chime, got the chime, came back, and then realized it didn't have the cube?
And I made it all the way to the cube, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm done with this seat.
A moment of oops.
I definitely walked up to the cube tile and been like, wait, why am I not... Oh, God, son of a... Okay.
Yep.
You get up there, and all you can do is cry after that. Because you're like,
Did
I
you go,
did
did I
it.
save outside? Of course, I must have saved outside. Didn't you reset and you, in fact, did not save outside?
Yep.
Yep.
Or you get too happy with your trigger fingers and you reset before the save goes off.
I have fortunately trained myself out of doing that 99% of the time now, but I did have that problem a lot when I first started playing.
That's actually why I switched over to playing on console, because I have
Yeah.
to have a second controller plugged in order to do my soft reset or power cycle. So I no longer have to worry about that.
Oh, I used to play with my triggers a lot on my old controller because it was just fun, and it was a 2 left and 2 right trigger controller, and I would play with the bottom ones, and I would accidentally slip and hit the top the triggers, which were the reset buttons, and I quickly decided I need to stop doing that. Swapped out to a SNES style controller, and I don't play with the triggers anymore.
That's fair.
Now I just tap my feet the entire time. I have to do something, you know? You gotta fidget with something.
I tap the bottom of my controller.
Okay.
I mash buttons that don't do anything, like X or Y.
See, and I thought about remapping my resets to X and Y, but then I find that I tend to, like, slide across that X button to get to the start and select buttons. So, I don't know that would be any better.
I just have them unassigned for NES games in BizHawk, and that's what I tap if I want to tap something.
Okay.
I mean, L and R work really well as reset buttons if you're on a Super NES controller.
Yeah. Yeah, I use the right shoulder button and trigger on the Xbox controller for resets. It works pretty well. I've only accidentally reset a couple times.
Budge, I like that.
But start and select on X and Y? Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. See, that's why I have it on the shoulder buttons, because it's a different finger, so I can be hard resetting and being started almost at the same time.
Right, right.
Alright, right here. Got an adamant to turn in. We've got slab to check. We got our deals to check. Okay.
I think Soften was the first one to check the slab.
Oh yes, that's right.
I don't remember what the bottle was anymore.
Tail.
It was
Okay.
tail.
I do remember that.
It looks like it's going to be the Ordeals play to hope that the Power Gauntlet's there, which, I mean...
Slavnom is still also missing Key and Ruby and TNT, so they might be open for some loose items.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're down 5 key items, and we know that progression is locked behind at least one of those.
The key's behind the Oxy Ale.
Which is
Right.
from the adamant. Which Slavnom does already have, but they might be wanting to find the TNT before they go to the Dwarf.
Oh, there's a metal slime pack. That's it's grindable. Looks like they're punchy.
It's surprising. Well, we don't have a thief, so who knows? I think I have something real messed up. Wipe our poor hero in this round.
That's actually a really good question, Odron. I didn't see if Soften grabbed the Adamant on that last Skyclare.
That would be quite unfortunate.
I do believe that's the towel thrown in for Soften, though.
That does appear to be the case.
Yeah, I think this is. Yep.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
looking at the
I'm
race
running
room, they
now.
have forfeited, yes.
I do not blame anyone for forfeiting out of this seed. This was rough to watch. I can't imagine playing.
Yeah, it's kind of this flagship in a nutshell. It's very fast and brutal.
It's Fall League in a nutshell, because Fall League is always where we end up showing very wacky flag sets that tend to be a lot more brutal than what we normally run.
I mean, having played a bunch of practice, this week and next week are a little bit on the brutal side. The spoiler flags and the black belt flags are fun. They're nice. I enjoy them quite a bit.
The spoiler week last week was amazing. And I mean, the difficulty in that was creating the optimal route with the time that you had, as well as if you wanted to go farther with it, making an accurate step route.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't get that far in my routing. It still did okay, but there were people who put in an unreal amount of time into routing their seeds, and it definitely paid off for them.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. I know that was step routing was definitely something that our team was not looking at for spoiler week until towards the very end when we realized, oh, wait, this is kind of a thing that should be looked at because this could make it a lot quicker, skipping a lot of encounters. I enjoyed just the routing portion of the spoiler week, and I would like to see some type of spoiler event in the future, whether that be a spoiler co-op or even just like a very short little tournament with it. Maybe even possibly just monthly, bi-weekly async or something. That would be pretty neat to see. But I do like the spoiler aspect. It'd be cool to revisit.
Yeah, it's a totally different way to play the game because it's more, routing a speed run more so than just running a randomizer. So you're trying to get speed by doing things perfectly, not by making high odds plays and that kind of stuff. So it's just very different.
Yeah.
Fixed RNG was probably the coolest part, finding those weird if you wait till turn 7, you can rack chaos from slot 5 or whatever, or slot 3, whatever.
Slot
Yeah,
5? What?
Yeah. Wrong game.
I was about to say.
Sorbius unlocked slot 5.
Yep.
Next, we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But
Actually, worse than splits your XP more. Doesn't actually help.
I asked Sofnum if he wanted to join us in here.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's happening.
Well, all right then. Guess we should go ahead and close this out then.
Yeah, I think so. So, if we're gonna do final thoughts, I'll let you go first, Kumo.
Oslodo, you got some explaining to do. Thank you all so much for joining. I really do appreciate taking the time out of your day. To the everybody who helped put this together, Ale Alderon, the trackers, Oslodo the restreamer, and Nalkin and Sorbius for putting on the show for us. RPG Lemon Break for allowing us to use their channel, and you guys. So thank you all so much. It was fun.
I'll echo pretty much all of that, Kumo. Mechlin, Sorbius, thank you both for running commentary. Ale, Odron, thank you both for tracking. Oslodo, dude, you pick up so many restreams, and it's always greatly appreciated that you do so. Fall League, it's always been a tournament or event that we have that showcases really what the randomizer can do and how difficult we can really make it even with the lower scaling. And it's always a fun event. So if you did enjoy it, definitely swing on over to the Final Fantasy Randomizer server and give some of these flags a whirl. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely indeed. I just want to echo as well with that to everyone. Thanks to RPG Limit Break for putting this on. Thanks for the runners for coming up on stream and showing what these flag sets are all about. Thanks to Odoron and Ale for tracking, and Sorbius for joining me in the booth tonight. I want to pass it off to Sorbius. Go ahead and take us on out.
Yeah, thanks for RPG Limit Break for having us. It was a good time, ? Oslodo, thank you, ? for the flag set. This is my second Fall League playing, and it's fantastic. Like Sonny was saying, join the Discord, make some friends, find a team, play next year. It is a lot of fun. There's another race tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m.
I believe that's right. 6:30.
6:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Will be the last race for this flag set. And thank you all for hanging out with us. Have a good night.